There are so many different ways to be able to manifest your goals and dreams. And everybody has this one solution, this one thing that, hey, you do this and you're going to instantly manifest your goals and dreams. This is going to instantly work. And then you try it and you get mediocre results. And it's not because it doesn't work, but it's because you're not there yet. And this is the thing where people want things to happen so fast that they don't build up the skills, they don't build up the knowledge, and they don't even get themselves into that energy of being able to really have that, to be able to manifest that thing. And then you'll get discouraged and you say, this doesn't work. You know, I see people with law of attraction, they say, it doesn't work. I see people with different spirituality techniques and say it doesn't work. It's not that it doesn't work. It's two things. One, you're stressing it out because you want it so bad that you're pushing it away because it's energy, and the energy and the vibe, it has to match the thing that you want. But you also have to be in that vibe that you are the thing that you want. And that's the hard part for people to get to. And it's okay. You're not supposed to be able to do everything all at once. Imagine if everything you ever wanted, you manifested right away. Your life would be boring. You'd be complaining that life is too easy, it's too boring. You know, there's a story back in time of this original two people who were living in this garden, and they had everything they wanted. There was nothing they didn't have to wish for or work for. Everything was just there. It was pure abundance. But they weren't happy. They weren't happy because there wasn't a challenge. It was boring. If you can just manifest whatever you want instantly, I'm telling you, it's going to be boring. You need that struggle. You need to be able to work at things. So when you're trying a manifestation technique, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, the Goddard technique or whatever teacher you follow, and it doesn't work out, and he says, okay, you do this for 30 seconds, or you do this for 1 day, or you do this for 7 days, whatever the technique is, and it doesn't work, it's okay. What you're doing is you're starting to learn how to manifest. You're starting to learn to build that muscle, and you're starting to shed away some of your limiting beliefs and some of the mental blocks that you have. Because originally, when you first start trying to do any kind of manifestation, you're not going to believe that it works. You know, most people, like, I'm a skeptic at heart, so I don't believe things until I see it actually happen in real life, in real time. But when you start to think about these fantasy things that you want to achieve, you have to start to believe a little bit that it could be possible for you. And you start to build up that energy of, yeah, it might not happen tomorrow, even though they say if I do this technique tonight, I'll manifest this thing tomorrow. It might not happen because you're not on that energy wave yet. You're not on that vibe. But the more you practice, the more you work at it, the more you start to believe that you can manifest the things that other people are doing. You can live the same kind of life other people are living, and you can experience these great things. When I wanted to start speaking, I didn't just jump on stage and start speaking, and then all of a sudden, all kinds of people were inviting me to come speak at their events, and I was getting invited to summits and getting invited to, no, it didn't happen like that at all. I spoke at an event, and then I had an opportunity to speak at a second event, pretty close. So the first 2 times I spoke on stage were kind of close together. Then I didn't speak on stage for a few months, and I was trying to, you know, contact these event planners and get them to put me on. I'm trying to manifest that thing. But it didn't happen all at once. It slowly happened. I slowly started getting more opportunities to speak and invited to more things, because as I started to get a little bit of success, started to build up a little bit of belief. And then I started to build up a desire that I really wanted to experience more of that. And I started looking at, okay, what skills do I need? What do I need to change in my attitude? And how do I need to show up? You know, how do I become attractive to people that want to have me at their event to speak? So it's all those factors that can block you from manifesting your goals and dreams, not because you don't know what you're doing or you're not good enough. It's It's just that you're not ready. And you have to start to build up that skill and get in that vibe. Because it's a different vibe. It's a different vibe from going from not having things and always feeling like you're not worthy and life is hard and nothing ever works out for me. And you're changing that talk and you're changing that feeling. Because it's not just the talk, it's the feeling. The feeling is more important than the talk. So the words that you say can really hurt you, but the way you feel hurts you even more. So if you start to feel that you could be successful at that, even if you're not successful right now, even if it seems like a fantasy, you could actually see yourself being successful at that someday. You start to change the story of your life. You start to change the vibe of your life. And when you start to change the vibe, you start to feel more like, yeah, I can do this. This is my thing, man. I'm going to reach that goal. I'm going to succeed at that thing. You start to feel that, you start building up that confidence that you can do it. And that becomes very powerful for you. And that is how you're going to really manifest your things. And then you can start looking at those techniques that you tried before and they didn't work. And you might find that they're going to work a lot better now because you're in a better place. You're on a better vibe. Your attitude is stronger. And you're now ready to become that thing you want to manifest. Become the person that you really wanted to be, or you're wishing to be, or you've been struggling to be. But you have to let go of the need to have it right now. And just understand that it's a journey. And it's okay for things to take time, because when you get everything too fast, you take it for granted, you don't appreciate it, and it becomes boring too. Because now I've done that, now what? What's next? So that's why the Garden of Eden would have never worked, man. It was just not a good idea, because we need struggle. We need challenges. We need something to get us up in the morning and say to ourselves, this is what I'm trying to do. If you've already done it, you get up in the morning and say, okay, what do I do today? But if you have this challenge, you have this thing you want to achieve that you have to work at to try to achieve, that's when you feel alive. That's when life is exciting, because you don't know when it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen for you at some point in time. You know you're going to be able to do it, but you might not be able to do it right now. You might not have all the skills and opportunities right now. All the things might not be in place for you to be able to do it right now. But things are falling into place, things are shifting, and skills are coming to you. And you're going to find the opportunities to be able to manifest that dream soon. But you just have to stick to it and know that it's going to happen. And it doesn't have to happen today, and that's all right. That's okay. I don't need a shortcut. I just need to follow through the process, trust the process, and make it happen. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Check the link in the description so you can find out more about my books. You can link up with me on programs that I'm doing. You can follow me on Instagram. So check out the description. I put a lot of information in the description that's useful information for you. And also, subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment, and also follow me and watch other videos, because I put out a lot of Mindset for Success videos to help you really achieve your goals and dreams. So that, like I always say, that's it for this one. Until next time. You heard?